See, my chosen ones, you are very powerful. And this is how you know you are truly chosen. See, chosen ones were born very different. You are very different. You're unique. Chosen ones don't fit in. They've never fit in. Not in school, not with families, even workplaces, they never fit in. They're always targeted. See, if you're chosen, you've always been targeted by people for no reason. Like, people just like to get a reaction out of you or group up against you and slander you. It's because you hold such a powerful light within you, and people sense that from you. You have a very, very unique energy. Your energy is like off the charts, and you don't have to try. See, chosen ones love to be alone. And that's one amazing gift that chosen ones have. They love to be alone. They don't have big circles. And one thing is, we're very loving and kind people, but we don't try to fit in the box of others. We ride our own wave. We're different. We don't try to be like everybody else, okay? And that's where you stand out, is you don't try to be like everybody else. And that does piss a lot of people off, because they're wondering, well, who do you think you are? Why don't you want to be like us? Because you're not like other people. You are different. You weren't born that way. And see, with you, a lot of people, whenever you go somewhere, you just attract attention without trying, okay? Like, you're not somebody that is like a groupie kind of a person or tries to fit in or wants to fit in. You just do you. You're who you are authentically. And that actually makes people mad too, because a lot of these people have to fake who they are to fit in with people. But you just come in as you are, like who you are. You're very, very, very real and true. Like, you speak it how it is. You don't care if it bothers somebody or not. You're just a truth teller. And that's another thing about a chosen one. Like, you won't sugarcoat things. You're going to tell the truth. If something needs to be told, you're going to tell it. You know, if somebody disrespects you, you're going to go ahead and let them know that they better not do that again. Like, don't disrespect a chosen one. That is one thing. Because a lot of people that go against chosen ones work with the devil. Like, you are God's highly favored human on this earth. You were born. He chose you to be the chosen one. You've been through the most trials and tribulations in your life. You know, you've been through more than anybody's ever been through. Chosen ones do not have life easy. And that's one powerful thing about you, is that, see, that's what makes you different too. You know, everything you've dealt with was really bad, was traumatizing in a lot of ways too. And it's just like, you have been through a lot of ups and downs in your life, and you never had it easy. You never had life easy. And a lot of these people that attack you, some of them, I'm not going to say all, some of these people, I'm getting more like maybe friend groups or maybe friends, people in the workplace, they've had life easier than you. And maybe I'm not the one to say easy. They had more opportunity than you. They had more of a stable life than you had. You didn't come from stable, you know, a stable lifestyle. You came from a lot of traumatic things you might have seen in your life, a lot of toxicity, narcissistic. You might have grew up with narcissistic parents, family members, a lot of them. But see, you never dived into that. Like, you've always distanced yourself and kept yourself alone from that crap. You know, you're like, you were tied in to some things, because some people would just like sucker you into toxic situations, but you are more like a person that, for a man or woman, that has standed your ground with people, and that has gotten you hated by a lot of people. Like, a lot of people you've dealt with have called you toxic, bad, fake, horrible, crazy, stupid. Like, these people are just really, 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 really dark spirits, low vibrational. They're haters, and you've dealt with so much of it in your life, even in school. And a lot of people are jealous of you because you do run off a very high vibration. Your energy is like something that can't be matched. Okay, you walk into those rooms and people just, they want to be by you. They want to get to know you. They want to say hi to you. Okay, they want to shake your hand. They want to say, hey, how are you doing? My name is, blah, 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 blah. And for a lot of these people, you might go to certain areas and they're groupies and like they need a lot of friends. That's just what I'm getting. And you don't. Like, you stand out because people just see that you don't need to fit in their box and you just do your thing. You're unstoppable, you're rare. And a lot of these people are just the same. But for chosen ones, they love to be alone. So if a chosen one decides to let you in their life and they decide to give you a chance, because chosen ones don't trust everybody. Chosen ones have dealt with so many people that have lied, that have cheated them, that have used them. Family, friends, coworkers, a lot of bad people have done wrong to chosen ones. So they don't just let you in. Like, they're not gonna. And they're not just gonna trust anybody, okay? They're gonna be nice and caring and kind to you, but they're also gonna watch. They're gonna watch you, they're gonna see you, and they know what you're doing behind their back. That's one thing. You can't do a one-up on a chosen one. They know what you're doing right away. So if a chosen one lets you in their life, because chosen ones have a very small circle, take that as a compliment. Because, see, chosen ones love with all their heart. They're giving, they're caring. But listen, you do a chosen one wrong, you play games with the chosen one, God will deal with you, karma will deal with you. And listen, a chosen one will cut you off like you never existed. They will not deal with bull crap, especially once they've healed from the traumas, trials and tribulations they've been through. They healed, they found themselves, they're growing, they're glowing, they're being blessed by God because it's their time now, it's their season. They will not deal with nobody's bull crap. They will not. They'll be very nice and kind and funny and giggly. See, chosen ones have a rare personality. They love to be fun. And chosen ones are very, very talented in a lot of ways. And that's why a lot of people are jealous and envious of chosen ones. They were born with talents. They were born with a lot of gifts and abilities, spiritual gifts and abilities. They work with the Most High. And a lot of people don't have that ability. And see, that's one thing that people can't steal from a chosen one. They can try to copy your style, cramp your style, try to do a one-up, but it will never, ever in this world work with a chosen one. It won't. They don't have what you have here. They don't. God favors you. But like I said, if a chosen one lets you in their life, you better respect a chosen one. They're not saying that they're better than people. Chosen ones are not here to be better than others. Chosen ones are here for a mission, for a purpose, to inspire others. Every chosen one has a different mission, but most of the time a chosen one is here for the mission to inspire others, to help others in the world, to guide others where they need to go in their life, okay? Because we do work with the Most High. We have intuitions that are different than others. We get messages, we feel things very deep. And a lot of people might have called you crazy in your life because people don't understand what you have. And I feel like for a lot of you here that you might have had these abilities when you're even very young, and you would say, I feel something, I see something, I had this dream, this is real. Or you might have had deja vu where things happen in your mind and like you thought maybe that happened and you're seeing something happen that might have happened in, your mind before. And you're like, this is crazy. I feel like I'm getting deja vu. This happened before and it's happening again in my reality, right? It's all part of it. You are special and you are different and rare. About and you don't fit in and you're a loner, this is for you. Because I'm telling you, chosen ones are amazing, and do not go against chosen ones or play with chosen ones. They will cut you off like you never existed, and they will not deal with anybody's bull crap, and they don't care what anybody says or thinks. They are powerful, loving, and caring. And just know